Hi, I don't feel like showing my face, but I do feel like showing everybody my collection of guitars. Let's get going. Right. Let's go. This is my Epiphone EJ200 in vintage Sunburst, don't mind the sun. It is a guitar I got when I was 16 years old for a birthday, where I decided to upgrade from my original J-Tercer acoustic to a much better one. Fun fact, what inspired me to get this guitar in particular was the movie August Rush, where Freddie Highmore plays the Gibson version, which is $4,000. This was a lot cheaper. This is how it sounds. But we've been through a lot together. I've gone busking with this, I played in camps, I played paid performances. It's a little bit cumbersome to take around, especially like back in my busking days and stuff, but you know what? It's a good guitar. But yeah, it's a good guitar. Couldn't speak there. What the fuck? This is my Squire vintage modified jazz bass with tape wound strings and black block inlays, maple fretboard, all the good stuff. Recently had it set up. Also, I learned from Scott's bass lessons that some people put foam under their bass strings to get a nice thump. Not sure if you can hear it, but I like it, especially when it's plugged in. Still can't slap that well. Turns out this model from Squire has been discontinued, so whenever I see like used versions of this bass like up for sale on Marketplace or Craigslist, it's up for $600, and I bought this for $200. I named this bass Mark after Mark Stormer of The Killers, because I really like his bass lines, even in Mr. Brightside. Plus, Mark Stormer uses jazz basses, so I will too. This is how it sounds. Plus, I love the nice smooth mellowness of the tape wounds. Sometimes I think of trading this in, but ever since I found out it was discontinued, I'm like, you know what? I'm keeping it. This is my Squire standard Telecaster in vintage blonde. It kind of looks like the Telecaster that Freddie Mercury plays during a crazy thing called Love in the Live Aid performance that everyone knows so much. My mom is a huge Queen fan. When I pointed this out to her, she kind of fangirled, even though this probably didn't cost that much as Freddie's Telecaster. Recently had it restrung. I love the sound. I love that nice Telecaster twang. Not much of a country music fan, but I like how this is used in like jazz and indie and folk as well. Got this for about $220 on Craigslist from a guy who was like thinning the horde. I realized most of the equipment that I buy off Craigslist, it's always from like old rocker dudes in like their 40s who have real responsibilities. I think it's real funny. I think it was a pretty good find, because it turns out that this model of Squire is discontinued as well, kind of like my jazz bass. I've been considering getting a new pickguard for this. I want to change it to a black one so it kind of looks like Jeff Buckley's Telecaster. Yeah. This is how it sounds. Now this is the real cream of the crop. This is a guitar I did not think that I would ever get, but yet here we are. Beautiful, huh? This is a modified Squire Deluxe that I won in a giveaway from Daryl Braun Guitars, link wherever. Great guitarist YouTuber. I really like him. It's got that nice kind of like a dark burgundy-ish pickguard. You got the single coils, and you got this humbucker, which I love. I love this humbucker the most. Got the nice trem, got the maple fingerboard. But the cool thing this guitar does is, I don't know if you can see, but the tone knob here, it moves up a little bit and activates the humbucker in a different way. Can't really describe it, but yeah, I love it. Again, love this humbucker a lot. I love playing this guitar for the humbucker mostly, because I already got my own kind of single coil sound with my Tele. Anyways, this is what it sounds like. Not a guitar, but I thought I'd share it. This is my tenor ukulele, a little dusty, from Kala. I had this when I was about 14. It was a birthday gift. I can't remember the exact model, but I love it. I first played a soprano ukulele, but my hands are kind of big, so it was really hard to fit it. This one is what fits the most. It's got a lot of scuffs, but I've played paid gigs on this. I played on TV and radio for this, so that was a long time ago. Anyways, this is what it sounds like. These are my amps. This is my Traynor Bassmate 25. Yeah, getting focus right there. like most of my stuff here, I got it off Craigslist. It's a good bass amp. It's the only bass amp I've known, so I actually don't know how good it is, but you know, it's done me well for the one bass that I have. Got all the EQing right here. Got a little bass boost thing that I've like never used because I don't really need it, but yeah. 25 watt amp, power on, line in, line out, works well. This is my Vox Pathfinder 10 watt amp. I love it. It works well with what I use. Yeah. It's got an overdrive. I love the gain. I love everything about it. Also, it just looks pretty. I've always wanted a Vox. I found it on Marketplace. Love it. It's one of the best. Well, I haven't used a lot of amps, but I really like this one. So, yeah, I'm happy I got it. I think I'll be holding on to this one for a while. If anyone cares, I also got this Melodica. I don't play it a lot anymore, but I got it. I tried to sell it, but I don't think anyone's buying a Melodica in COVID times. Not really essential buying, if you get my drift. I went through a Your Lie in April phase a while ago, and I bought this, but you know, I'm kind of attached to it. I think I'm going to keep it. I also have this Kazoo.